Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to West Carter High School. Exciting 16th Region baseball action here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Glad to have you along. Morgan County visiting West Carter this evening. We've got the lineups finally. We're ready to go here. Morgan County, a little late getting here. Long way for them to come. And glad everything's okay, but they're on the field now, going to take some infield, so we're going to take a break. And then we're going to come back and hear from the head coach of the West Carter Comets, Coach Allgood. And then we'll look at some starting lineups, and we'll get this thing rolling. The Comets of West Carter hosting the Cougars of Morgan County right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Cool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School baseball and softball. Now let's go live to the field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.
Stop wishing you were debt-free. Start consolidating. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances this new year. And all it takes is a personal loan. Imagine one monthly payment at a great interest rate. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice. Visit us online at mccu.net.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back at West Carter High School, I think we've got an interview here standing by with the head coach from West Carter Comets. I think here it is.
Pre-game interview with Coach. All good. In three, two, one.
Well, you're supposed to leave that part out.
Sunny day for baseball and all field. You get to host a team that you're familiar with. You've seen them last night, and Morgan County hits the ball very well, right?
Yes, sir, they do. Hit the ball hard. They didn't hit many balls in the air or any soft ground balls.
Coach, 11 years into this, you got this thing figured out yet?
No, sir. Don't believe I ever will.
It was great talking to you earlier this evening. Being a player in the 16th region, didn't realize who you was after you told me. Remembered you pitching in your high school days. You as a competitor, and that's what you want to get out of these young men, right?
Yes, sir. That's something we preach every day, is be competitive. I think that's something you can't teach, but can only preach.
Yeah, Coach, still early in the season here for high school baseball, some keys for the West Carter Comets this year.
I think throw strikes, hit the ball hard, make the routine plays. Hope.
Yeah. Coach, just early in the season, still got a lot of games in front of you. I think you're at Powell County later on, and then you're going to, I think Monday's a big rival game with the East Carter Raiders, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, and what do you have to do tonight against a good Morgan County team to get a win, Coach?
I think we need to, to get the win going into the district tournament. Trying to show them that we're not just an easy win, that we can go out there and compete with anybody.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you after the game, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, head coach here at West Carter High School. We got high school baseball here tonight on Cool TV right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
All right, back here at West Carter, we're going to look at the lineups for you real fast for Morgan County. 7-8 on the season. Head coach is Sean Conley. Batting first for the Cougars, center fielder is going to be Connor Farmer, hitting .296 on the season for Morgan County. Cole Adams bats second, plays right field, a .355 hitter so far this season. Batting third, the catcher, number 00, Eli O'Quinn, hitting .425 on the season, 17 singles, and he's pounded out 11 RBIs. The cleanup hitter for Morgan County is third baseman, number 13, Dawson Hampton, a .333 hitter with 10 hits. The fifth hitter is shortstop, number 23, Cooper Fleming. Fleming hitting .222 on the season. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 12, Dawson Yeary, the .282 hitter on the season with 11 hits. Hitting seventh, the second baseman, number 14, Colton Conley, a .297 hitter. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 2, Parker Trusty, .226 on the year with 7 hits and 10 RBIs. The ninth hitter plays left field. He's number 8. It's Mason Gunnell, hitting .286. The Cougars hitting .293 as a team. They've pounded out 101 hits so far this season. For the home team, the West Carter Comets, 4-6 on the season. I believe, if that's correct. Is that right? Batting first, the DH is going to be Cal Back, and I think it's Cale Back, and he's hitting .370 on the season, hitting for right fielder Silas Clark. They come in and pitched some last night against the Cougars. Batting second, center fielder number 19, Kristen Manning, hitting .233 on the season. Batting third, shortstop number 4, Jake Carter, a .226 hitter on the year. Xavier Rose, the pitcher tonight, is a cleanup hitter, hitting .419 with 13 hits for the Comets. Batting fifth, left fielders, number 7, Brody Boggs, and Boggs a .154 hitter so far this season. The catcher is going to be number 27, the sixth spot, Corey Hedge, a .400 hitter. Looks like Tyler Stinson, the third baseman, hitting .333, will bat seventh. The eighth hitter is second baseman, number 11, Griffin Rayburn, hitting .231 on the year. And the number 9 hitter, first baseman, number 8, Tabor Tackett, at 200 average on the year. .277 as a team, 73 hits on the season for these West Carter Comets. Morgan County finishing up infield, so we'll step out, take our last break, come back, have the first pitch for you. This is 16th Region Baseball here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out at West Carter High School, the meeting of the minds at the plate tonight there. The umpires meeting with the coaches. Umpire Joe Coldiron will be behind the plate. Tyler Maynard on the bases, and the two respected skippers of the coaches out on the field. I believe that is Coach Allgood for the Comets, and also Sean Conley is the head coach for Morgan County. West Carter white unis tonight, trimmed in maroon with those maroon hats, and gray pants with blue gold white tops for Morgan County. And we're glad to be here with you this evening. Another big game on Cool TV here tonight. We'll get updates for you if they'll share that. Is Raceland and Boyd County. That going on as well here, I believe, on Cool TV here tonight. We've got, of course, Morgan and West, Boyd and Raceland also. This evening we're going to have the starting lineups officially, and we're going to have the national anthem after that. So when the national anthem happens, we'll take a break. But we'll go ahead and let them get started with the official starting lineups here at the ballpark. Great place to play here. It's been a while since I've been here, Jeff, and great dugouts and nice press box facility here. And field's looking good. And they tell me about 297, almost 300 feet down the lines. I would guess 340 maybe center field, just guessing. But the fence is a lot higher than most ballparks. It's looks like about a 16, 18-foot fence out there that you have to get over. So we'll see how that goes. But the Comets being introduced to the field now, and Morgan County has walked out to the third base line, and as quick as the national anthem starts, we will take a break and come back and have the first pitch for you, okay? So West Carter tonight hosting Morgan County. They played last night. It was a 10-4 win for Morgan County. West Carter, we said 4-6 on the season. They got wins over Martin County 5-0, over Rose Hill 10-9. Menifee 7-1, and Fleming County 1-0. So 4 wins on the season. Looking for a win tonight for the Comets, but Morgan County, they're here with a 7-8 record, and looking at some wins for the Cougars. They are 6. They've won 6 out of their last 10, with wins over West Carter 10-4, Elliott County 34-4. Got the Lions again 15-0, Menifee 20-0, and also a win over Lee County 11-1. So we'll look at some pitchers for you here tonight. Morgan County Trusty on the mound. He's 1-1 on the season. He's pitched 10.2 innings, and he's given up 16 hits and 14 runs, 5 earned, 8 walks, and 9 Ks. And I'll have to look up the ERA for you. We'll come back, get Rose for West Carter. Let's take a break. This is 16th Region Baseball here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back out at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along. And we're getting ready as we're getting some warm-up pitches here from Rose. We told you 20 innings on the season here for the Comets. And we'll try to get his ERA here. And it looks like is 2.41 on the season. ERA of 2.41. He's only walked 7 with 36 Ks. And he's 2-1 on the season. The Comets also, Corey Hedge 2-1 on the year. So two guys with 2-1 records early in the ball season here. The throw down. And we're ready to get started as Mr. Joe Coldiron, veteran umpire, steps to the plate, steps to clear off the plate. And he'll step behind the plate, and we're ready to get going here. Glad to have you along here, Morgan County fans, as well as West Carter Comet fans. And we are ready to get started. Not too late. 18 minutes late start tonight. Batting first, going to be the center fielder. It's going to be Connor Farmer, a .296 hitter, right-handed hitter. And here comes Rose. First pitch swung on and missed, strike one. Rose wasting no time. Here comes pitch number 2, swung on and missed. He was real late on that, 0-2 the count. Farmer has struck out 7 times this season. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3 on the inside. He might have got his elbow. Maybe a foul ball hit the bat and him maybe. Looked inside. I didn't see it hit him, but the way he shook his arm definitely might have. And that's classy for an umpire, taking some time, wiping the plate off, giving the batter some extra time to shake that off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And Rose records his first strikeout of the game. His 10th, what did I say? His 37th of the season. Here comes left-handed hitter Cole Adams for Morgan County. And here comes Rose, wasting no time, swung on and missed, strike 1. Adams, a .355 hitter on the year with 11 hits and 7 RBIs. Rose kicking, and this one's fouled back to the screen. And Rose is way ahead. He's been there all night tonight. Led off with a strike, way out front early, 0-2. Fouled one off, got Farmer. And it's already 0-2 here on Adams, and here comes the pitch. stays upstairs. Good 0-2 pitch. First ball of the ball game. Adams hitting .355 on the season. Rose has a sign, and he's rocking. Swung on and missed strike 3 for strikeout number 2. His 38th strikeout of the year. Double zero catcher Eli O'Quinn steps to the plate here. This cat hitting .425 on the season. I'm going to say he swings the bat well, doesn't get cheated a lot. This one stays upstairs. 1-0. O'Quinn at .425, 17 hits, 11 RBIs. Swung on, hit hard. That ball may be down, and it is just over top of the second baseman's head. And O'Quinn gets on with a single, first hit of the ball game on the two strikeouts back to back, and then O'Quinn finds a way to get on board for Morgan County. 1 on, 2 outs brings the cleanup hitter Dawson Hampton, courtesy runner here for the catchers, number 40. We know who that is. Kind of hard to see that, isn't it? No 40? Okay. We'll just call him Silas. How about that? No, we can't call him Silas. Hunter Noble. Thank you, buddy. So Noble, the courtesy runner for the catcher at first base, 2 outs. And Rose will check at first and then come to the plate, and this one stays upstairs. Appreciate the great hospitality here in the press box, helping us get all set up and lineups and all that stuff. Here comes the pitch, swung on, hit hard to center field. Center fielder going back over his head. One hops the fence, and here comes a run all the way from first, going to score. Throw comes into the cutoff man, no throw to the plate, and a big double for Dawson Hampton as he one hops the fence out in center field. Picks up his 7th double of the year and his 16th RBI. Courtesy runner scoring all the way from first base, and Morgan County leads 1-0. 2 outs. And here comes number 23, the shortstop, Cooper Fleming. Fleming, the .222 hitter on the season for Morgan County, as Rose checks the runner at second base. He'll come to the plate, and this one's outside. One and 0. Rose checking the runner at second. Now he'll come to the plate. Called strike. One to nothing. Morgan County from the double from Hampton scoring. The catcher Quinn hit O'Quinn, his courtesy runner, as this one's fouled back to the screen, making it 1-2. One and 2. Rose checks at second. This one's hit hard right side, going to be down and going to get by the right fielder. Center fielder is going to play on the backhand, and another run will score on a hard hit ball that time by Fleming. All this with 2 outs, back-to-back strikeouts. Fleming gets a single with an RBI, and it's a 2-0 game. That's going to bring up Yeary to the plate. He's the 6th hitter in the lineup, and he is the first baseman. So Morgan County with 2 strikeouts to start the game, and then back-to-back hits for Morgan County. A single, a double, and another single, and 2 RBIs, and 2-0. This one's popped up, should be the 3rd out. Center fielder, though, having to come in a long way, couldn't make the catch. In and out of his glove. That's going to be an error on the center fielder. I mean, it hit the palm of his glove. But he had to come a long, long way. Thought maybe the shortstop or maybe second baseman might have had a chance on it, but the sun is really strong there. And center fielder just had to come a long, long way to take a chance on that. So runners to corners, 2 outs here for Morgan County. Colton Conley steps to the plate, the second baseman. Here comes the pitch. This one stays upstairs. 1-0. Conley, a .297 hitter on the season. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. 2-0. Certainly a beautiful place to call a baseball game. You can see the camera shot there. Nice view of the field. Jeff Irwin here tonight doing production. We appreciate Mr. Irwin so very much. Met him during basketball season. And he just sticks around all the time now. Swung on, hit to the right side. First baseman couldn't make the play. Looks like 2 more runs is going to score as this one goes all the way to the corner. And on his way to second, stopping, holding up at second as the throw comes in from the right corner is going to be Conley, and he gets a stand-up double with 2 more RBIs in the game. And it's all of a sudden a 4-0 ball game. After a great start by Rose with 2 strikeouts, 3 hits in a row and an error and another double has put Morgan County up 4-0. That's going to bring up Parker Trusty, the pitcher. Trusty, the right-handed hitter, called strike, a .226 hitter on the season. As Rose checks at second base. Here comes the pitch, swung on, fouled. Stay away from the gray traverse back there, please. Parked behind the press box. Not had very good luck in Carter County the last 2 years in foul balls, Jeff. The glass people has really liked me. This one's misses low and outside.
Should call Greg Gibson.
Well, Greg Gibson, I guess he can't replace it, but I guess if you have insurance through him, he can take care of you. And this one stays up 2-2 now. 226 is Trusty on the air, 7 hits, 10 RBIs. He got a double. He's walked 10 times and struck out 12 times. Rose checking at second. He'll come to the plate now. This one just missed. 3-2, not by much. Just off the corner there. 3-2 here. Rose has a sign, checks at second, and now this one's driven up the middle. Should score a run. Here comes the throw into the cutoff man. They're going to make a throw to the plate, not in time. The throw down to second. Is it in time? No, it's not. And a single and an RBI for Trusty. He went to second on the throw. And good base running there by Morgan County. He went to second on the throw. So it's a 5-0 game now. All this with 2 outs. Trusty down at second. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter of the inning. And a called strike is Mason Gunnell. Gunnell, the left fielder, a .286 hitter on the season. 6 hits, 7 RBIs. He's got a double. Here comes the pitch, swung on. He chased one upstairs. 0-2 now, and he takes that bat and hits himself in the front of the helmet there. He knew that was up. Some guys just like high pitches. I always did.
Well, Kit did on a League of Their Own. She likes the high ones.
What about the Mantis? Did the Mantis like it?
Well, I'm tall. They have to pitch high.
Swung on and fouled. It'd have to be pretty high for it to get it over above your strike zone, right?
They would.
Did you play sports? Did you play baseball here? Basketball.
And cross country.
We know about the cross country story.
Yes.
0-2 the count as Rose comes to the plate. I was asking Jeff how the Mantis Sports came about, and he was telling us about your nickname.
Right.
So, yeah, that makes sense. So, Rose checking at second, and this one's hit pretty hard. Center fielder goes back and looks like he settles under, makes the catch, and finally Rose gets out of the inning for Wes Carter, but not before the Cougars get 5 big runs on looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. They leave one on, and there was one Wes Carter error. So going in the bottom of the first, it's Morgan County 5. Wes Carter coming to bat on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along. Got a score to pass along on the Cool Hit Sports Network down in Raceland. It's Boyd County 3, Raceland nothing in the bottom of the second inning. I kept hearing James Collier. I couldn't figure out why. I had it on my phone there trying to find the score. And let's see who's going to bat here for the Comets. Back will lead things off. He's the DH, a 370 hitter. Then Manning at 233. Jake Carter after that, the shortstop, at 226. And then the cleanup hitter is Xavier Rose, a 419 hitter. Boggs will hit fifth, and Hedge sixth. Stinson, the seventh hitter. And then after that, it's Rayburn, then Tackett. The DH will lead things off here for the Comets of Wes Carter. I like the blue in their uniform. Those white pants, white top, trimmed in maroon, but the sleeves with blue, that's a sharp-looking uniform. Morgan County kind of puts you in the mindset of maybe Moorhead State. That's kind of their colors, isn't it? Yep. And Morgan County, they're ready to go. Here comes the first pitch by Trusty. And that one's fouled to the screen, I guess. Looked down for a second, and he fouled one back to the screen. Glad to have you along from Morgan County or West Carter or wherever you may be watching tonight. We're down here in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Swung on and missed. Strike two. 10-4 win last night for Morgan County out at third place against West Carter. Tomorrow night, we got games for you. We'll tell you about it for tomorrow and also the rest of the weekend. And a strike called. And there's one away. It's going to bring up Kristen Manning to the plate, the center fielder. Manning, a 233 hitter, 7 hits with 3 RBIs. He's only walked once and only struck out 3 times. And Trusty, this one's hit to the right side. First pitch, it may drop in there and will. And first pitch, Manning smacks one to right field, and that's what the Comets need as base runners. So as Manning picks up hit number 8 of the season, that's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, the shortstop, number 4, Jake Carter. Carter, a .226 hitter on the season, looking for hit number 8. 1 on, 1 out here for the Comets. Trusty has the sign. He'll come to the plate, and this one gets by the catcher. And on his way to second base is Manning. I'm going to call that a pass ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. And Manning down at second for the Comets. Rose on deck. And a called strike. Good looking pitch right there. Trusty has pitched 10 innings, 10.2 innings, given up 16 hits and 14 runs. 5 were earned, only 5 earned. Swung on, hit right back to him, and he'll step and throw to first base, and there's 2 away. And Manning with the heads-up play, getting second, now third, took Morgan County out of a chance for a double play there. A fielder's choice here for Carter's out 1-3. And that'll bring Xavier Rose to the plate. 2 away. Manning down at third base. This one misses down low and away. Ball 1. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Got 18 minutes late start. And this one swung on, hit pretty good. Center fielder going back over his head. It'll go all the way to the fence, and on his way to second is going to be Rose. And Rose will have a stand-up double and get the Comets on the board here. Get one of those runs back. An RBI for Xavier Rose. And he finds hit number, 14 on the season. Here comes a courtesy runner in for the pitcher. Oh, that's Rose? Okay. I just seen somebody run out through there. He was giving his batting gloves, I guess. Somebody, okay. Left-handed hitter Boggs to the plate here on a called strike. Brody Boggs hitting 154 on the season, looking for hit number 5 here. Left-handed hitter. If he can get it down the right field line, he could probably get it inside the park. Right fielder playing way, way over there. If he could just get to the corner, if he's fast, he's in business. Nope. Swung on, a little late, 1-2. Glad to have you along tonight, no matter where you're listening, but hello to all the Morgan County fans and West Carter Comet fans and wherever you're listening from tonight. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. We were very happy to do Morgan County football and basketball, both boys and girls. Look forward to doing that again next year, Morgan County, as well as East Carter and West Carter. Both schools in Carter County, football, basketball, and now baseball season. Going to be doing a lot of softball this weekend. East Carter will have that game on Friday as they take on Madison, West Virginia. And then East plays Highland and Pikeville on Saturday at noon and 2. We'll have those games for you. Swung on and missed strike 3. And that's it for West Carter here in the bottom of the first inning. But they get 1 run back. On 2 hits, they leave 1. After 1 complete, it's Morgan County 5. West Carter 1 right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. the largest selection of Benchmade and Case knives, and the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere, and the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
Back out at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along. Top of the second we go here. 5-1. Morgan County, they got 5 runs. Just started out the game. Rose was rocking, back-to-back strikeouts, and then back-to-back-to-back hits for Morgan, then an error, then a couple more hits, and it's 5-1 now. Telling you about this weekend schedule. Friday night, it's looks like it's West Carter and Powell County will have that game for you. That's tomorrow night. Chauncey will be back out here with Jeff, I guess. And then Saturday, East Carter, the Lady Raiders softball will have those games for you. They have a 12 and a 2 game. East will play Highlands and then Pikeville. We'll also have the Lady Rams, Raceland, 2 Lady Rams games at 10 and 4 on Saturday. Raceland will play Cabell Midland and also Boyle County. Also have Lewis County softball taking on Cabell Midland. That's at Raceland. And a couple boys games for you up in Ohio. Jim Forrest will be going up. Greenup County taking on Western Brown, Ohio. And also the Musketeers will take on, we don't know yet. It's a tournament. So, but 2 big games for you. Baseball games up north. Jim and MJ will go up, and you can watch those games on Cool TV. So a lot of softball, a lot of baseball on tap the next couple days right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network on Cool TV. 1-0 the count. 1-1 now. As we're back up to the top of the order, Connor Farmer at the plate. 1-1. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. As Farmer, the 296 hitter, he picked up strikeout number 8. His first at bat, and Rose here again, way ahead. Here comes the 1-2. Oh no, it didn't miss. Strike 3. Called third strike. And can't really hear up here with these headphones on. But 1 out brings Cole Adams to the plate. He's 0 for 1 as well, struck out in the top of the first inning. Strike called. Rose really cooking again here. Cooking up some strikes, staying ahead. Swung on, hit hard. It's going to tail away from the center fielder, but he'll go over in the hole and make the grab for out number 2. And just as quick, there's 2 away now. Six pitches, 2 outs. And he needed that he threw a lot of balls the first inning. 2 away. And a called strike. This is going to be Eli O'Quinn. 1 for 1, singled, scored last inning. 425 on the season at the start of this one. Swung on and missed, strike 2 on an outside pitch. Here comes the 0-2, pops this one up in the infield. First baseman's got a beat on it. He missed it. Right underneath of it and missed it. That's an error on the first baseman. At all level of baseball, you see that. from the very beginning, even in the major leagues. You see that in the major leagues. It just happens, you know. You just take your off it for 1 second. The sun's out there. Your sun's right in your eyes. And at all levels of baseball, you see that. College, minor leagues, major leagues. That's just part of baseball. 1 on, 2 outs here. Rose. And a strike called. If you're Rose, you're probably thinking, man, can I get a break? You know? And but it happens, you know? 1 ball, 2 strikes. No, I'm sorry, 0-1 the count. I'm looking at the scoreboard. That's out. There's 2 outs out there. Now it's 1-1. This is Dawson Hampton at the plate. He's 1 for 1. He doubled with an RBI back in the first inning. And Morgan County got some stuff going last inning with 2 outs. Swung on, hit hard at the shortstop over the gap. He's going to have to make a good throw, and he did. What a great play there at short, and made a great throw over, and that ends the inning here for Morgan County. They get no runs on no hits. They leave 1, and there was 1 more West Carter error. Going to the bottom of the second. It's Morgan County 5, West Carter 1 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
A little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along. Bottom of the second we go here. Still 3-0 down in Raceland I think that's in the bottom of the second or third maybe. 3-0 Boyd County. It's 5-1 here. As we're going in the bottom of the second, let's look here for the Comets. Due up is 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Hedge, Stinson, and Rayburn. What a great play there to close out the top of the second inning. Wes Carter, shortstop out there. Carter made a great play over in the hole and then had to throw across his body and make a great throw to first, and did. That might be on Sports Center tonight. You can't ever tell. Da-da-da, da-da-da. It's a great play. Rose needed that too. Is this a pinch hitter here? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's why. Never mind. Corey Hedge, the catcher. And a called strike here. Parker Trusty, ready to go again. Hedge, a 400 hitter. Swung on, hit hard right center field. Right fielder looks like he may have a beat on it and makes the catch, and there's one away. And that'll be Tyler Stinson coming to the plate now, the third baseman. Stinson, a .333 hitter on the season. And a called strike on the outside corner. 9 hits on the season, 4 RBIs. Nice sized young man. Strike 2 called. 5 strikeouts on the year. Trusty, he's ready. He's rocking, and he'll come to the plate, swung on and fouled off back behind the press box. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Just missed. 1-2. Looked pretty good from here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on. And the catcher will have to throw it down. And he did, and there's 2 away. Strikeout 2-3 if you're scoring at home. And that's going to be Griffin Rayburn, the second baseman, now coming to the plate. A .231 hitter, 3 hits, and an RBI. Looking for hit number 4 here with 2 outs and nobody on. In the bottom of the second, West Carter trails 5-1. Here comes Trusty. First pitch is a strike called. Here comes the 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Jeff Irwin here tonight producing this ball game and working the camera and doing everything else. Strike called. Appreciate Jeff so very much. He does a fantastic job. Teacher here at West Carter High School. Swung on, missed, strike 3. And that's it for West Carter here in the bottom of the second inning. They get no runs, no hits, no runners left on base after 2 complete. It's Morgan County 5, West Carter 1 here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
KSP Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSP Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSP Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along. 5-1 here at West Carter High School. Morgan County leads 4-0 down in Raceland. Boyd County leads in the top of the third now. They started on time, and we started 18 minutes, and we've already caught them, Jeff.
We don't even have a pitch clock.
We don't have a pitch clock, no. Very happy to have Kentucky Christian University on board with the Cool TV, Cool Hit Sports Network, as we'll do right now finished up with softball, women's softball, doing men's baseball. And looking forward to football coming up in the fall. This one's popped up and out of play. And that's going to be shortstop Cooper Fleming. Cooper's 1 for 1 on the night, singled, scored with an RBI in the first. This one gets away from the catcher, making it 1-1 now. Dawson Urey on deck for Morgan County. Won the last 6 out of 10. One of them was against West Carter. Stays down low. 2-1. That was last night. 10-4. They got Elliott County back-to-back games, 34-4 and 15-0. And a strike called. Also a big win over Menifee County, 20-0, and a win over Lee County, 11-1. Swung on and went upstairs to get it. The first baseman couldn't play the hop, and that's going to be a bad hop single. I'm guessing. What'd you give him, scoreboard operator? Bad hop single. It just about took his ear off. At the last second, hopped right at him. And 2 for 2 is Fleming. And a base runner on board, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Ball 1 to Yeary. Dawson Yeary, 282 on the season. Rose. Now this one gets by the catcher, and the runner at first base didn't go real far away from the catcher, just right outside of the dirt there at home plate. And Fleming decided to stay put where he was at first. Probably a pretty good idea. After getting the lead runner on, you don't want to get him thrown out at second. Dawson Yeary, 282 average on the season. Here comes the pitch, swung on, drove up to the center fielder straight away. He come right in, playing in, and made the catch. Lined out to the center fielder. Ball was hit pretty hard right at him. And that'll bring up Colton Conley, the second baseman. Really, center fielder playing pretty shallow, it looks like. Might be a little deeper to center field than I thought. Swung on and foul tip. The runner takes off for second, but he'll have to come back. Colton Conley. He doubled back in the first inning, got 2 RBIs. Picked up his 12th hit of the season, his third double, and his 11th RBI. Here comes the pitch from Rose, a called strike. 0-2. Way ahead. Rose had a pretty good inning back in the second inning. He got Farmer out with a strikeout, then popped up Adams, and then an error at first, but shortstop made a great play to end the inning, and this one was chased outside. Strike 3. So 2 away here, just what Rose needed. Got Conley to chase that one outside. And Parker Trustee will step to the plate now, the pitcher. 1 on, 2 outs. Rose, big deep breath. Here comes to the plate now. This one, I think, stays upstairs. Ball 1. Rose will check at first base. He'll come to the plate now. It's called strike. Both pitchers throwing the ball very well. Rose had that bad first inning where he had 2 outs and then back-to-back singles, then an error, then 2 more hits. Rather, there was a single, double, and a single. Then an error, then a double, and another single. This one's up over top of the press box. And he's way ahead here again at 1-2. But since then, he's really doing great so far. If he can get it out here with 1 on, 2 outs, top of the third, right where he wants to be. This is the 8th hitter in the order. And really close. Nice pitch, 2-2. Good location. Just maybe just out of the strike zone. Jeff would have been swinging, though. I know Jeff. Me too. Here comes the 2-2, called third strike. A nice looking pitch as Rose seems to settle down, throwing the ball very, very well. For Morgan County, they get no runs on one hit, and they leave one on going in. The bottom of the third is Morgan County 5. West Carter 1 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back at West Carter High School, just want to remind you fans, today's game is also being brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig into a power line. Call 811 first. This message brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. And bottom of the third we go here. For the Comets, going to be 9, 1, and 2. Tackett, Back, and Manning. Trusty on the mound here for Morgan County. Strike one called. Trusty has picked up 4 strikeouts today. And he's given up, looks like a couple hits so far. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Tabor Tackett. Called strike 2. Tackett, a 200 hitter with 5 hits and 2 RBIs. Here comes the 1-2. Called third strike. His 5th strike out of the ball game. Had 2 Ks the first inning, 2 the second, and just now makes 5. Back up to the top of the order for the West Carter Comets. Cale Back. He's the DH tonight, 370 hitter for the Comets. Cale has 10 hits on 2 doubles. He's walked once. This one's popped up down the left field line, maybe fair, and it's going to stay in there. Left fielder couldn't get to it. He had to come all the way over to the line and stretched out and almost made a great play. A stand-up double for Back, the DH, and the Comets knocking on the door here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up Kristen Manning, the center fielder, who singled and scored back in the first inning. Here comes the pitch. This one misses inside, gets away from the catcher. He'll chase it down. Everybody Back will stay down at second base. One and 0. Trusty has a sign. He'll look back at second just for a second. This one's hit in front of the plate. Catcher will or the pitcher rather, will make the play at first base as the runner moves to third. There's 2 away, but back down at third base. A high play there. The ball kicked up really high as the pitcher had to wait. And getting down the line was Manning. Had to make a quick throw and did. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Jake Carter to the plate. Carter 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded back to the pitcher in the first inning. One and 0. .226 hitter on the season. 2-0. 2 outs, 1 on at third base here for Trusty on the mound for Morgan County. Swung on, popped up and over the press box. Making it 2-1. The Comets trying to stay alive here in the third. Beautiful day today. Supposed to be pretty all week, they tell me. Two and one as the hitter steps out of the box, Jake Carter. And we're ready to get going again. Here comes Trusty. This one stays up and he's hit up. And third baseman hanging with it, but couldn't make a play on the ball. Was able to knock it down, but couldn't make the play. I'm going to give him a hit on that. That was one of those TH balls, too hot to handle. A single and an RBI as a third baseman knocked it down and did a great job doing that. Stayed with it, but couldn't pick the ball up. It's 5-2 now with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up cleanup hitter Xavier Rose, the pitcher. Xavier Rose at the plate. He is 1 for 1 on the day. Remember, he doubled in the first inning, had the big RBI. .419 on the season. Wes Carter's got the guy they want at the plate probably in this situation. Still in this ball game, only 5-2. Morgan County leading. Big lead at first base. That's a monster lead. And did that miss? 1-1. Jeff Irwin says that was low, so I'll go with him.
Of course, everything's low to me.
Yep, when you're 6'6", right?
Exactly.
1-1. This one's low and outside. 2-1. I tell you, Jake Carter not getting cheated in the lead category at first base. That is a big lead. And a called strike. Field starting to shade here at West Carter High School. 7:09 is the time. This one's fouled off the top of the dugout, front face. And they counted 2-2 still. Xavier Rose at the plate. 1 hit already tonight. Here comes the pitch. This one just missed. Low and outside, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 run in already and 1 on at first base for the West Carter Comets. Here comes the pitch, swung on, hit out to the shortstop. Morgan will have to make the play. The throw's in the dirt, but it's dug out at first base, and that's the inning. Scoring 6-3. for the third out. But the Comets get one back. They get one run on 2 hits. They leave one, and after 3, it's Morgan County 5, West Carter 2 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out at West Carter High School, 10-0 down in Raceland. Boyd over Raceland in the 3rd inning. Don't know what happened. It was 4-0, and now it's 10-0. 5-2 here. We got a good ball game here. Pitchers have settled down, playing really well. Actually, Rose hasn't thrown that badly tonight. Morgan got 5 in the first inning on 4 hits, and an error. But Rose has really thrown well. 4 batters per inning since then as we go in the top of the 4th inning. 9-1-2 this inning for Morgan County. It's going to be Mason Gunnell. Yes, thank you. Leads off with a ball. Here comes a 1-0. And a strike call. Still got pop. 286 hitter on the season. He's 0 for 1 today. He popped out to the center fielder back in the first inning. This one's fouled off right towards me, just below the window here in the press box. 1-2. One thing I like about Rose, he's, for the most part, he's stayed ahead of his hitters all night tonight. Here comes the 1-2, fouled back to the screen. Looks like that hit right off the top of the bat. The shadow of the field's almost about half the field now. The lights have come on here at West Carter High School. Center fielder is still standing in the sun, left fielder as well, but everybody else almost in the shade. First baseman, he's in the sun. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen. The count holds at 2-2. Here comes the pitch way outside. If you're Rose, this is the hitter you want, the number 9 hitter. You go back to the top of the order after this for Morgan County, but they've not been real successful. And a strike 3 called. It's his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeout of the game. These first 2 hitters not been real successful tonight against Rose. It's the pinch hitter.
27,
Connor who? Connor Fleming. Pinch hitter here. Rose did a good job with Farmer, keeping him off stride with 2 strikeouts. The pinch hitter swung on and missed on a great looking pitch. 0-2 with 1 out. Rose has the sign. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh. Really close. Jeff would have been swinging. I don't even have to ask him. Here comes a 1-2. Swung on, popped up. A right field. He's going over. Looks like he's going to make a catch and doesn't. Went off the, looks like right around his glove hand. That's going to be an error on the right fielder. And Fleming gets on by the error. And here comes left-handed hitter Cole Adams. One on at second, one out. Adams at the plate, the left-handed hitter. This one swung on and tipped. Caught in the catcher's glove, 0-1. This one's fouled back to the screen. The left to the press box, making it 0-2, way ahead here again. There's Rose, and Adams 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in the first inning, popped up to the center fielder in the second. And a timeout calls. The catcher will go out and speak to their pitcher. 2-1, or no, 0-2 the count. I keep looking at that scoreboard. And the strikes is 2, but the outs is 1. No balls on the scoreboard. I keep reading it thinking it's 2-1.
I'm right there with you.
Swung on, hit out in the gap between short and third. Left fielder's going to make a play at first, not in time. And Adams gets on with a single. And now the Morgan County Cougars will have runners at the corners with one out. Eli O'Quinn comes to the plate. He's the catcher. This cat can hit, a .425 hitter on the season. Number 00. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Singled, scored in the first, on by an error on the first baseman in the second. Throw back to first base, not in time. One out. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, lined down the left field side, foul. Third base coach, he's ducking for cover. He says, put that in the field, son. Line shot foul in foul territory. No balls and a strike. Swung on, just got a piece of it. Right side, may drop in right in front of the right fielder. Tried to barehand it. Couldn't get to it and going to chase it down. One run is in. Here comes on his way to third. Going to stop up at third. The double for O'Quinn. With an RBI. No way the right fielder could have got to that one. I'm going to give him a single. He went to second on the throw. And 2 on, 1 out here. 1 run in. 6-2 ball game. He tried to make a play on it on the left side of his body, just couldn't get to it. And 2 on now. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter. Going to be Dawson Hampton to the plate. Mr. Hampton is 1 for 2 on the night. And this one's hit hard up the middle. Shortstop dives, can't get to it. Center fielder went to make a play, missed it. Got behind him. Now it's going to roll all the way to the fence. So 2 runs will score. A single with a 2-base error for Hampton. And 2 more runs come across. Making it an 8-2 ball game. All the way to third goes Hampton. And that'll bring up Cooper Fleming to the plate for the Morgan County Cougars with only 1 out. This one's upstairs, way upstairs. So 3 hits and a couple errors so far this inning, has pushed across 3 runs and only 1 out. And this one stays upstairs, 2-0. Called strike, made it 2-1, I guess.
The outside part of the plate.
This one way, way upstairs. He chased it up there and missed. 2-2. And this one misses way down low. Making it 3-2 now. 3-2, 1 out. 1 on and 2 in already this inning. And Wes Carter needs an out here. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Fouled right side out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes. He's had a couple foul balls here. Rose, he's ready. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Second out this inning. 7th of the ball game for Rose. And that's going to bring up Dawson Urey. Well, the Comets back in action, I believe, tomorrow evening. Is that right, Jeff? You guys out here tomorrow?
No, on the road, I believe.
And this one is fouled out of play. Now we've got the Lewis County, Fleming County game tomorrow. That's down in Vanceburg, Kentucky. And then back out here on Friday, Wes Carter taking on Powell County on the 14th. That's tomorrow, isn't it? No, that's Friday, isn't it? No, that's Saturday. Is that right?
Saturday is 15th, 14th on Friday.
So you guys play here Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Chauncey Griffith will step in and have the call. Tomorrow? Nope. Friday. Tonight's Wednesday, right, Jeff?
Yep.
I'm a day off. I'm usually at church on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday after spring break, it feels like Friday.
I was thinking this is Thursday, but it's Wednesday, brother. 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs, and here comes the pitch. And a swing. Did he foul that, I guess?
I think just swing and strike.
It's 3-2 now then. I had the count wrong. Swung on, hit hard to the second baseman. He knocks it down. He's going to stay with it, and that's how you do it, guys. That's textbook right there. Knocked the ball down, stayed with it, picked it up, made the out at first base. And that's it here for Morgan County. Not before they get 3 runs, I believe. On, it looks like 1, 2, 3 hits. 2 more errors and 1 left. So going in the bottom of the 4th, it's Morgan 8, West 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
There's a new pitcher. This ain't the same guy, is it? Yep, it's the same guy. Welcome back to West Carter. Making sure we had the same guy out there on the mound. It is Parker Trusty. Hey, today's game also being brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig up into power lines. Call 811 first. This message brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. Looks like for the Comets here, Trusty going to face 5, 6, and 7 hitters. This is Boggs, a lefty. He's going to be 0 for 1 on the night so far. Struck out back in the first inning, and he's 0-2 right now. Just fouled that one back up and over the press box. 8-2 here. 3 more runs in for Morgan County in the top of this inning. This one's fouled back against the screen. So 8-2 here. Don't know what happened down Raceland, but it's 4-0. The next time we checked, it's 10-0. Got him looking, huh? One out. Going to bring up Corey Hedge. The plate, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to the right fielder. Back in the second inning. The 400 hitter. Popped this one up, straight up and out of play. One ball, one strike to count here. This one's upstairs. 12 hits on the season, 3 doubles, 4 walks, and a couple strikeouts. And a good-looking pitch. 2-1, though. This one's popped up and coming over on the left side. Left fielder looks like making the grab, and there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning out in Olive Hill, Kentucky at West Carter High School. Be doing some West Carter softball games. I went over and looked at the softball field earlier, and I know what you're talking about now, Jeff. We might be sitting behind home plate.
Get a face full of dirt every slide coming into home.
Just the way we like it. Check swing strike. And it's Stinson to the plate. 333 on the season. This one misses inside. Tried to get the corner there, but stayed low and inside. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. 2 away here. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. This is Stinson. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the second inning. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got him with a high fastball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. His 7th strikeout of the evening. For the Comets, they get no runs on no hits. They leave no one on after 4 complete. It's Morgan County 8, West Carter 2 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along here. Top of the 5th inning, we go here. Looks like Rose still out there. He's going to face 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Right where he wants to be, actually, in the order. These guys, Conley's 1 for 2 on the day. Trusty is 1 for 2. Gunnell's 0 for 2. So a good spot to be here in the 5th inning. And the throw down, and we're ready to get going here. Colton Conley. He doubled, scored with 2 RBIs in the first inning, struck out in the 3rd. And here comes the pitch, called strike. He chased that one outside, making it 0-2. Morgan County hitters have chased some out there tonight. And so would me and Jeff. Swung on, again outside, line this one just in the dugout. It was one of them better be paying attention balls too. That was hit pretty hard. 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 8th strike out of the game. Make sure that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Strikeout number 8 for Rose. Parker Trusty comes to the plate here. 1 for 2, singled with an RBI in the first, struck out looking in the 3rd. This one misses low. Here comes the pitch to Trusty. Fouls this one back to the screen right in front of us. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. comes the 1-1. Swung on, fouled, out of play. I know where I'm not parking the next time.
I park down there at the corner of the gym. It's a little bit of a hike, but don't get your windows smashed.
2-2 the count. In the dirt, away from the catcher. 3-2 here. To the pitcher for Morgan County, Parker Trusty. Strike 3 called. His 9th strikeout of the game. Rose have really thrown the ball well. He's had some really good innings. Strike called. This is Mason Gunnell. 286 on the season. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Swing and a miss. He popped up to the center fielder and struck out looking. He struck out in the 4th inning. 0-2 for Rose. He's rocking it here in the 5th, and this one just missed down low. Great location. One and two. Swung on and missed strike 3, and that is it for Morgan County here in the 5th. His 10th strikeout of the night. No runs, no hits, no runners left on. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's Morgan County 8, West Carter 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
Yeah. Good seeing you, Coach. Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along. Got to see Coach Webb there for just a moment. He came up to see us in the press box. We enjoy coming out here to West Carter High School during basketball season. He always takes care of us and always comes up and sees us, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Assistant athletic director as well.
Is he really? Just bend this down here, son, and turn it on so you can talk.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. No sense you not being able to be heard, son. That's what MJ tried to talk to Spencer the other night at KCU, and you could just barely hear him. I thought, put a headset on him so you could hear what he has to say. It's funny because they said, somebody had said, who's at first base? And MJ said, who's on first base?
Yeah, who's on first base?
And Spencer didn't have a clue what he was talking about.
Oh, yeah, Watt's on second.
Yeah, but Spence never heard that before, I guess, so he was lost. So, I don't know's at third, remember? So, anyway, West Carter here, we know who's at the plate. It's number 11, Griffin Rayburn, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1 on the night, struck out in the second inning, and a 1-1 count on this young man. 231 on the year, looking for hit number 4 of the season here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and they trail Morgan County 8-2. Trustee still on the mound for Morgan County. He went upstairs and chased one, making it 2-2. That was going to be ball 3 for sure. Here comes the 2-2, and this one stays low for 3-2.
As a batter, you got 5 pitchers that you can at least look at first, so you might as well take them all.
Here comes a 3-2. This one's fouled away from the plate area, and the count holds at 3-2. Sun's down pretty much here at the field, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes the pitch, a called strike 3 right there. I think Rayburn knew it. Pretty pitch. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Tabor Tackett actually coming off of I believe a broken foot from earlier on in basketball season.
Really?
Or maybe at the end of football season going into basketball season.
It's hard to say. I didn't see him around basketball very, very often. I wasn't here every game, but we were here a lot, wasn't we?
Yeah, he was definitely wearing the fashionable boot. Yeah, he did break it in football.
I've had one of those before. Those aren't fun. 0-2 the count here on Tackett. He's 0 for 1 tonight, Jeff. He struck out in the 3rd, and he's hitting 200 on the season. And swung on and missed strike 3. I think that is his 9th strikeout. Yeah, 9 strikeouts for Trustee. Rose has 10. How's it an 8-2 ball game?
It's one of those, we had all of our fun in the 1st and the 4th inning.
Mm-hmm. Morgan scored 5 in the 1st, 1 for West Carter. And Morgan scored 3 in the 4th and 1 for the Comets in the 3rd. 8-2 the score. But 19 strikeouts between 2 pitchers. Oh, 0-1. Swung, fouled back to the screen here. Making it 1-2. I'm sorry. Back up the top of the order here with 2 outs. DH is at the plate. This is back. Swung on, popped up, and out of play. What'd you do to me?
That's the battery. We're still on that.
1-2 here. Yep, they can't see nothing. I know, I'm giving you a hard time now. Just fixing it. Hang tight. There's foul to the left side, going to be in foul territory. 1-2. We're back on now. I didn't know if somebody didn't pay the electric bill or Jeff didn't pay his electric bill.
I didn't charge up the battery good enough, I guess.
We're taken care of now, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to left field. 1 hop over top of the head of the left fielder, and on his way to second is the designated hitter for the Comets, Mr. Back. And he gets his 2nd hit of the ball game. He smacked that one hard to left field for a double, his 2nd double of the night. Cale Back down in the count, smacked one to left field. And the Comets with 1 on and 2 outs here. Christian Manning, I believe, to the plate. Yep, it is.
233 hitter on the season. 3 RBIs.
He is 1 for 2 tonight. And a called strike. He singled scored in the first, Jeff, and he grounded out to the pitcher back in the third inning. The 1-2. Swung on, hit hard to the center fielder. He has to get on his horse. Did he get it? I believe he did. He dove in there to make a nice catch on his knees. And a saving run that time for sure for Wes Carter here in the bottom of the fifth inning. They almost get one, but a great play by Morgan County center fielder out there on his knees. Coming the ball is Farmer. And that's it for the Comets here in the fifth. They get no runs on one hit, and they leave one. After 5 complete, it's Morgan County 8, Wes Carter 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
A little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out at Wes Carter High School. Glad to have you along. Top of the 6th inning we go for the Morgan County team. 1, 2, and 3 hitters do up this inning. Top of the order here for Morgan. Down at Raceland in the bottom of the 5th inning, it's Boyd 11, Raceland 0.
You got Connor Fleming up now.
Oh, okay.
Came in.
Yeah, he did come in last time. Fleming is 0 for 1 on the day, on by the air in the right fielder back in the 4th inning. We're in the 6th here. Check swing. Plate umpire says ball. They're wanting to check him, and they do. And first base umpire Maynard says no, he did not go. Swung on and fouled. Back to the screen. Maynard wearing the new style umpire shoe this evening, we see. It looks like he might have forgot his shoes. He's wearing some tennis shoes, I think.
I think so. But you got to do it for the kids. Anything to get out here. And I was a football official at one time and only had one flag.
Well, just never throw it and you'll be all right.
Well, I did pretty good.
Here comes the 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3.
Did pretty good until there was about 3 penalties one time.
11 strikeouts on the night for Rose. I guess you have to throw your hat down, don't you?
I did. I was about ready to rip off my toupee on top of that.
A left-handed hitter is going to be Adams here. Cole Adams with nobody on, 1 out, and this one's in the dirt. Here comes a 1-0. Pop this one up left side. Is it going to get? Nope, it's going to be out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. In the top of the 6th inning, 8-2 the score. Morgan County leads West Carter. On Monday, I'll be in Grayson. East Carter hosts West Carter. It's a big rival game, it seems. We'll have the call here on Cool TV for you. Swung on, hit hard to the second baseman. Gets in the gap there. No play on the ball. The center fielder comes over, makes the stop, and Adams is on with a hard hit single, his second single of the ball game. And that's going to bring up Eli O'Quinn, who has been a very tough out the whole ball game. He's 2 for 3. He's hit the ball hard 3 times. He scored twice with an RBI on by an error in the second, then singled in the first and scored, singled in the fourth and scored with an RBI. And here comes the pitch, swung on and fouled. And it's 0-1. 1 out, 1 on for Morgan. Here comes the pitch, smacked into center field. Fading over towards right field, making the grab, and now there's 2 away. Going to bring up cleanup hitter Dawson Hampton to the plate. Unless this is a pinch hitter.
Number 16, Hampton, 333 hitter on the season, 15 RBIs.
I wouldn't pinch hit for him, would you, Coach?
No. No, keep him out there and let him.
Coach Irwin.
I was a coach at one time. Coached volleyball here for 3 seasons.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit out to center field. On his horse, going back, and coming back in, making the grab. And that's it for the Cougars here in the 6th inning as Hampton flies out to the center fielder. And he gets no runs on a hit for Morgan, and they leave 1 going in the bottom of the 6th. It's Morgan 8, West Carter 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider, tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along. Jeff, you're doing a fantastic job.
Well, I try to play color commentator every now and then.
Well, it's fun having you on. A little different for baseball season. Don't have a lot of time all season, football season, but baseball and softball, a little bit different, a little bit more time.
Yeah,
and but we appreciate all your hard work, buddy.
And I appreciate Cool Hits. Great place to work for and everything else. Love the whole entire crew.
Except for MJ McKay and
that's true.
And Jim Forrest and John and Steph and Judy and Ernie. Everybody else besides them are okay.
Yeah, that's all good then.
Only joking, of course. we have a great staff at Cool Hits 105.7, and then the guys with Cool Hits 105.7 or Cool Hits or Cool TV is what I was trying to say. The Cool Hits Sports Network, large staff. A lot of games. You guys do fantastic. We appreciate everybody's hard work. This one's popped up, and the catcher giving chase. Did he catch it?
Nope. Say just outside of his reach there.
Did you stay with the ball, cameraman?
I went with the catcher until the windowsill caught me.
Oh, okay.
Actually, speaking about Ernie, I was transferring some old VHS tapes the other day, and I caught his High Q show many years ago, probably back in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah. So
Ernie's 110.
Well, he doesn't age.
Here's a 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. This one's popped up in the infield. Pitcher going to go ahead and grab it, and there's one away. One out, nobody on. Going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Xavier Rose. This young man has pitched a great game tonight. And he got a double in the first inning with an RBI. Grounded out to short in the third.
Got to brag on him, too. A pretty good FBLA member.
Really?
Yep.
When are you going to bring the FBLA down to the radio station?
Say, that is on our agenda right there.
Well, let me know when you come. I'll try to hook you up.
That'd be good.
Get you some pizza or something.
Yeah, we got to travel down to Louisville next week. For our state competition. And
yeah. Maybe we can do a little friendly. I'll talk Ernie G. Anderson into doing a little friendly high Q thing with him.
That'd be good.
This was swung on, hit out in the gap, and we know that Xavier's going to pick up his second hit because of that. One out, one on. Xavier just rocketed one to left field. And that'll bring up Brody Boggs to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the night. He struck out in the first, swinging, and struck out looking in the fourth. And Rose helping his cause, getting a single out at first base. It's 8-2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swung on, hit hard up the middle. That ball's going to drop in there. And the Comets find themselves with 1 out and 2 on now as Boggs finds his first hit of the night. Back-to-back singles. And maybe Trusty getting a little tired maybe. That's going to bring up Corey Hedge to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He popped up to the right fielder, popped up to the left fielder. He's due. This young man is due. He's did a good job behind the plate tonight for the Comets.
Also a very accomplished singer as well. Made it to Hollywood on American Idol.
Yeah, I heard that.
Came out of the Nashville region.
Oh and 1, 1 out. Checking the runner at second. Swung on, hit down the third base side, foul.
It's not unusual for this young man to all of a sudden he might pitch a game and then go to Trail Town here in town or over to Bezos over in Grayson and play a set or two.
We need to hear him. 0-2 here, 1 out, 2 on. Oh, really close there. That didn't miss by much, that's for sure. But Mr. Coldiron said it was a ball.
Yeah, they always say football is a game of inches, but ask any batter taking a look at that pitch.
Here comes a 1-2, swung on and missed strike 3. 2 away now. That's going to bring up Tyler Stinson. And Stinson's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in the second and struck out in the fourth. And Trusty checking at first. Now coming to the plate. Swung on, popped up. Center fielder way over there in the hole in left field and going to make the catch. And that's going to be it for Wes Carter here in the 6th inning. For the Comets, they get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 on. After 6 complete, it's Morgan County 8, Wes Carter 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
New pitcher here for the Comets as we go in the top of the 7th inning. Rose pitched a really great game. He ended up with, looks like, about 10 strikeouts. You have 10 or 11. Let's see here. Make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He had 10 strikeouts tonight. No, sorry, that's the wrong side of the scoreboard. Let's do the right side here this time. For Rose, he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He had 11 strikeouts tonight. I thought he did. He gave up 4, 5, 10 hits, and I don't remember him walking anyone.
I don't think we've had a walk all night long.
I don't think so. And he did give up the 10 hits, but 5 of those was in the first inning. So the new pitcher, you said.
Yeah, Tyler Stinson, 9.45 ERA. He's pitched 6 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 7 hits, 7 walks, and 10 strikeouts in on the season so far, giving up 10 runs off of 118 pitches.
Wow, okay. Appreciate that, Jeff.
And I'd like to thank the Reinhard scoreboard for that information and those stats and everything.
All right. Morgan County here in the top of the 7th inning. Swung on and fouled, right side. For the Cougars, it's going to be 5, 6, and 7. This is Cooper Fleming. He's 2 for 3 on the night. 2 singles, scored RBI. He's also struck out in the 4th inning, swung and fouled that one off. Stinson, a right-hander. On the mound here in the 7th inning. And this one goes in behind the hitter. The hitter never moved. It was far away from him. Here comes a pitch from Stinson. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That last pitch was 2 foot behind him, and that was a really good-looking pitch. He was just setting him up, Jeff.
He was.
1 out, and here comes Dawson Yeary to the plate.
He was hoping we'd pull a major league and be like just a bit outside.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think this is Yeary.
I believe so, number 18.
Yeah. Yeary is 0 for 3 on the night. He's on by the air in the center fielder and scored in the 1st inning. He lined out to center field in the 3rd, then grounded out to 2nd in the 4th. I think it's 2-0, 1 out. Nobody on here in the top of the 7th inning. Just after 8, but we started about 18 minutes late. So just Still not a 2-hour game yet. Swung on, popped up, left side, giving chase. There's some room there as the ball curls back towards the line, and he couldn't get it. He went to the fence and then came back just like you're supposed to, and just couldn't get the ball. Was telling away from him. Good try.
Yeah, that was Xavier Rose going out that way, and just thought, he was pulling right back and just about had it.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 2-1 popped up center field. Got to be on his horse going back. He ain't going to get to that one. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence. And on his way to second, standing up for a double is going to be Yuri. He hit a ton on that one. He really hit that ball really hard. And now 1 on, 1 out. Going to bring up Colton Conley to the plate for the Cougars. Conley's 1 for 3, struck out a couple times in the 3rd and the 5th inning and doubled with 2 RBIs and scored in the 1st. And here comes the pitch. I think he called that a ball.
Yep, I think inside.
Looked a little low, too. Here comes the pitch. This one's called strike. Top of the 7th inning, 8-2. Morgan County.
Chase that one on the outside, checked the swing, but went just a little bit too far on there.
So making it 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. The catcher dropped it, and he needed to run to first, and finally does. And the throw down is in time. Strikeout 2-3 if you're scoring for the second out. And that's going to be Parker Trusty coming down. Final score from Raceland High School, Boyd County 11, Raceland nothing. That's kind of a shocker. Boyd County's really good, though. 12 and 3 on the season. Raceland is pretty good too.
Boyd County just turned it up in that I believe what was it, the 3rd inning.
Mm-hmm. It was 4-0. The next thing we knew, it was 10-0. Both teams should have been rested in pitching wise, coming back from the Rams. I think were around the Tampa area, and Boyd County was down in Myrtle Beach. I don't know what happened. And this one's blocked in front of the plate, and a good block by the catcher. Young man's had a good game back here tonight.
Could have been a weather difference. Coming back up north a little bit cooler and everything else.
Probably not. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs.
You can always blame it on that.
You can think of something else better than that. Let's blame it on MJ McKay or something. It was definitely a lot warmer. Certainly for the Rams, they were way far south. And this one's inside. 3-0. 3-0 here on the hitter. Young man, Parker Trusty. He is singled in the 1st inning, but he struck out twice looking since then in the 3rd and in the 5th. And a strike called. Right down the heart of the plate. 2 of the 11 strikeouts for Rose. Trusty has to own. Here comes the 3-1. Misses down low. Ball 4. And 2 on now here for Morgan County. 2 outs and 2 on. This is the number 9 hitter. This is who Stinson wants right here. This is Mason Gunnell.
Yeah, the first walk of the game.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is the first walk. And swung on and missed. This young man, Gunnell, is 0 for 3 on the day. If you're Stinson, this is the guy you want to go after. He popped up to the center fielder, then 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging and 1 looking. He's checking. Now he'll come to the plate, and this one just missed on the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2 on here in the top of the 7th inning. Morgan County leads 8-2. Stinson just came in there. He's trying to get out of a jam here in the 7th.
So one thing you don't want to do is give up more runs when you're already behind.
This one's down low and outside. Two and 1. Here comes the pitch. This one's in the dirt. Got to talk to the head coach for West Carter prior to the game and didn't realize who that was. He was a pretty great baseball player at Paul Blazer High School. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. I think he played for Jeff Wilcox. All good. He really threw the ball well. He was a great pitcher at Ashland. Everybody in the region was really glad to see him graduate. I think he was pretty good, Coach. Ball 4, he walked him. Second walk of the ball game, the whole game, and they back-to-back. So the bases are loaded here for Morgan County in the top of the 7th inning. And that's going to bring back Fleming to the plate, I believe. Connor Fleming. He's 0 for 2, on by an error on the right fielder, scored in the 4th and struck out in the 6th. And here comes the pitch, swung on, popped this one up. He got a pop-up out of him. First baseman having a chance, couldn't get to it.
Tabor Tackett, as we said, just coming in off of that broken foot, getting recovered from that. So I'm not for sure if he kind of took a weird hop off a weird first step on that recently injured foot or not, but just couldn't get underneath that one.
0-1. This one misses inside. 1-1, I think.
1-1. 1-1, 2 out. Pond is full of ducks right now.
Ducks on the pond, you mean. Swung on and hit out in the gap and short. That's going to get to the left field. And 2 runs are going to score. Here comes the throws off the mark all the way to third base and all the way back down to second is going to be Fleming. And Morgan plates 2 runs here in the top of the 7th inning to make it a 10-2 ball game. All the way to third goes Gunnell. And down to second goes Fleming. He went to second on the throw. We'll give him a single and 2 RBIs. And 2 runs in, making it 10-2. Mercy rules out the window, regardless if these 2 runs come or not, because we're in the 7th inning now. Hard hit ball over towards left field, stretching out, couldn't make the play. 2 more runs will come in. And a single with 2 RBIs for Adams. So 2 more runs in here, making it a 12-2 ball game here in the 7th inning. And that'll bring up O'Quinn And not really who you want to see in this situation if you're a Comet fan. He's hit the ball well all day today. 1 on, 2 outs, 4 runs have crossed the plate, and he hit him. You're going to give him a hit by pitch. And that'll bring out Hampton to the plate. And
pinch runner coming on there for Morgan County once again. I believe that's number 40, Hunter Noble.
And that'll bring Hampton to the plate here for the Cougars. This is the number 9 hitter of the inning, the cleanup hitter in the lineup. Here comes the pitch. This one's in the dirt low. 1-2.
Yeah, Wes Carter struggled a little bit tonight to get that third out. Those 5 runs in the first inning was scored with 2 outs on the board.
Yep.
And these 4 runs in this inning scored with 2 outs on the board.
Yep. One ball, no strikes. Stinson checking at second. Now he'll come to the plate, and this one stays upstairs for 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 2 on, 12-2 the score. Top of the 7th inning. Strike called. The number 9 hitter of the inning. Hampton, a .333 hitter on the season. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Doubled, singled, grounded out, popped up. 3-1 the count here. And he almost got him. Did he get him?
Ball 4.
Oh.
It was close. That's going to walk the bases loaded once again there for Stinson.
Third walk of the ball game. Third walk for Stinson. And this is the number. They've just batted around here. This guy led off a few moments ago, Cooper Fleming. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And this one stays upstairs. 1-0. Two and 0. I'm sure Morgan County's taken here. Really having trouble throwing strikes. Here comes the pinch by Stinson, and this one called strike. It was up. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, drove down the left field line. That's going to be down and get all the way to the corner. 1 run is in. 2 run is in. On his way to second, standing up is going to be Mr. Fleming. So a double for Fleming and 2 more RBIs. His 3rd of the night. And 2 more runs have come across here for Morgan County in the 7th inning with 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 on. It's 14-2 now. And that's going to bring up Yuri, I believe, to the plate. He is 1 for 4 on the night, doubled and scored in the 7th inning. Lined out to center field, grounded out to second, and on by the air in the 1st inning, and strike 2 called.
Got the outside corner of the plate on that one.
It didn't catch the corner. Didn't look like it.
No.
But when it's 14-2 in the 7th inning, you better be swinging. Here comes the pitch, swung on and hit right back to the pitcher, shortstop. Will have to make a good throw over, and he does. Second or third good play I've seen that young man make tonight. And that's it for Morgan County, but not before they tack on 6 more runs. And they do it on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Looks like they leave 2 on board, and there was no West Carter errors there. And going to the bottom of the 7th, it's Morgan County 14 and West Carter 2. Back in a moment on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back out of West Carter High School, bottom of the 7th inning we go, 14-2. 6 big runs in for Morgan County in the top of the inning. And we're probably going to have some pinch hitters here. Look at some scores around the Commonwealth. Looks like McNeil's out of Cincinnati over Prestonsburg at 12-1. Montgomery County over Bourbon County 11-0 tonight. Trying to find some more local scores for you. That's about it. They don't have a lot posted yet.
Got KK Manning up to the plate right now.
Oh, I like his number, 99.
Still looking for that first hit of the season.
So KK Manning pitch hitting here in the 7th. Maxine get it now. Here comes the 0-2. Called third strike. 1 away. Trusty trying to hang on out there on the mound. Finish this ball game out.
They got number 5. I do not have a number 5 on the. Who is that? Isaac Kilgore? Isaac Owens.
Isaac Owens. He's going to get on with an infield single. Ball didn't go real far down the third base line. Nobody had a shot of it. So Owens is going to pick up a single here as he pinch hits here in the 7th inning. And that's going to bring back to the top of the order the Comets. And
Kel back.
Is this Kel back again? Back up to the top of the order. And a lot of time here for runner at first base. Rather pop this one up. Looks like shortstop got a bead. Left fielder coming in, making the grab. They're going to throw back to first base. And not over on the bag as the first baseman. Wouldn't have been close, but 2 away nonetheless. Should be Kristen Manning. 2 away here, 1 out. Don't forget, we'll check the schedules for you, but I think both these 2 teams in action again tomorrow. Not playing each other, but But I think, didn't you tell me West Carter's at Powell, right?
Powell County's going to be here on Friday.
That's right. That's right. And we'll have that game for everyone. Chauncey Griffith will be in to make the call with Mr. Jeff Irwin. And then this is a roped out to the shortstop, played on the hop to second base, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game. Last out is at second. And the fielder's choice for Manning. The final score is 14, I think, to 2. Morgan County. We'll step out, take a break, come back, get some totals, and hopefully talk to a head coach from West Carter High School. This is the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out at West Carter High School, final score 14-2, Morgan County over West. The Cougars improved to 8-8 on the season. West Carter will drop to 4-7. West Carter will play on Friday right here again. They'll host Powell County, and a chance for you to come out and support the Comets. If you can't make it, we'll have it here for you on Cool TV. Let's look at some stats for you for Morgan County. The Cougars, as we told you, they had 14 runs on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hits. Looks like they left about 6 runners on base. And looks like Morgan County did not have an error tonight. Hitting for the Cougars, Farmer was 0 for 2 at the plate. Fleming ended up looked like 1 for 3 at the plate tonight. Cole Adams was 3 for 5 at the plate this evening. Eli O'Quinn ends up looks like 2 for 4 at the plate tonight. Dawson Hampton was 2 for 4 at the plate tonight. Cooper Fleming ends up 3 for 5 at the plate tonight. Yuri ends up tonight for Morgan County with a double, so he was 1 for 5 at the plate. Conley, Colton Conley, he was 1 for 5 at the plate tonight. Parker Trusty, what a great game he had. He was on the mound the entire game, ended up 1 for 3 tonight at the plate. Mason Gunnell ends up 0 for 3 at the plate. 14 runs, 14 hits, 6 left on for Morgan County. Trusty pitched the entire game, pitched 7 innings, didn't he? He gave up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits tonight, and he did not walk anyone. He threw a lot of strikes, gave up those 2 runs, 1 in the first and 1 in the third, and he's going to improve. Mr. Trusty improves to 2-1 on the season. Let's take a break. Come back. I'll look at some West Carter stats for you and tell you what's up next for the Comets on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
The Tri-States Munition Store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at West Carter High School, big win tonight for Morgan County over West Carter 14-2. Looking at some stats for West Carter, the Comets end up with those 2 runs on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Hitting for the Comets tonight. Back, he had 2 doubles tonight. He was 2 for 4 at the plate tonight. Manning was 1 for 4 at the plate. Carter ended up 1 for 3 at the plate. Rose was 2 for 3. It's a double, a single, and an RBI. Boggs was 1 for 3 at the plate as well. Hedge was 0 for 3. Stinson was 0 for 3. Rayburn ended up 0 for 3. And Tackett was 0 for 2. Owens comes in, pinch hits there. I'm sorry, Rayburn was 0 for 2. KK Manning pitch hit in the 7th. He was 0 for 1. Owens come in, pinch hit in the 7th. He was 1 for 1 on the night. As we said, West Carter 4-7 on the season. The Comets will host Powell County here Friday. If you can't make it out, we'll have it for you on Cool TV. Also on Monday, big game for the Comets. Come on over to Grayson. East will play West on Monday. If you can't make it over, we'll have it on Cool TV. Come out and support these programs. For Morgan County, they're going to host the Russell Red Devils on Friday, and then they're going to host the Raceland Rams on Saturday. Let's take a break, come back, and have more for you. We'll talk to a coach if possible. If not, we'll wrap it up. From West Carter High School, final score, Morgan County 14, West Carter 2 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Back at West Carter High School, wrapping things up. Coach spending some extra time with West Carter guys down in right field, as you can see. So we're going to give him the time that they need. We're going to be back out here on Friday with Powell County, and then again on Monday over in Grayson with the East Carter Raiders. We want you to come out and support our kids, our high schools that we broadcast, support the people that are advertising with us and putting those things out there. Tell them how much you appreciate them, and come out and support these young people, whether it's softball, baseball, whatever it is. And if you can't make it, then we'll have it on for you. So for Jeff Irwin, I'm Dickie Tiller from West Carter High School. Morgan County wins big tonight over the Comets 14-2 here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.